Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Another 0-2 home. Bullet back up the middle. Santana handles it for the first out of the game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. Really having a solid season. He's got over 100 RBIs on the year, and he's just flat out taking care of business this season. Don't be surprised if he ends up being a difference maker in this one, too.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Leon has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
2-2.
No, too low.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitting at a .349 clip. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Bogaerts stands at second with 2 gone. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Red Sox lead 1. We are still scoreless. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Chopped weakly to the left. Nunez over to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly balls, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting second, designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Greg Bird would be next. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bird, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. The 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Yanks lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. First pitch coming. Here it is. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Striding in for Boston, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana, number 22 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Wow, what an impressive job of hitting right there. They went with the slider on the outer half, but it came back just enough for him to drive it down the line, just inside the pole for a home run. You don't see a home run like that too often.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 5 homers and 42 runs batted in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nunez, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw over. Runner back safely. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Stanton coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Standing in now, Sandy Leon. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Mookie Betts. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Betts makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Higashioka finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We play 2, and it's 1-0 Boston. There they are, the teammates. Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky, Bobby Doerr, and Dom DiMaggio. 4 great Red Sox that played right here as teammates, of course, at Fenway.
Leading off for the
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bogarts comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
batting ninth, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Next for New York, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Nunez ranges to his right on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Iglesias hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now here it comes. In there, strike 1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Iglesias, a former Detroit Tiger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Pedroia aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2 ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Way in front of that fastball.
Playing golf today?
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. On the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners are at the corners with one man out. He's running. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Hero. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So striding in, Greg Bird, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Sit down right here, right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside.
Missed with a slider.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, That would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Don't let him score!
Ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 1-1 home. Strike two swinging.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count still.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. In his career, Pedroia has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a double play victim last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Runner!
The 1-0 home. Runners off for second. 1-1 the count now. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that can throw towards home plate.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he is in there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Don't let him score!
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Right to him. Pedroia, the relay, not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Santana has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. All tied at 1-1. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Here's a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Higashioka. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
No strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Count is 1-2 now. Missed with a slider. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a liner. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hit. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Ready once again, Greg Bird. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-0 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Runners going. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Tyler Thornburg comes on now. He'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Tyler Thornburg.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Gregorius on second. Bird on at first with nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another shot now, Kyle Higashioka. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Push softly over toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Striding in once again, Ronald Torreyes. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Yankees lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 30, David Robertson.
Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And that misses 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it, and that's out number 1.
The batter, first baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. 1-0 home. He's outside for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. Into the box, Sandy Leon, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hard liner to center field. Hicks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder,
Adam Warren takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Adam Warren.
Mookie Betts will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Devers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit back up the middle. And he'll get in there safely.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches. So that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. Set to deliver the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Play 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Maybe not, as this is kicked out there. Oh, I spoke too soon. He beats it out at first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. He is out at the plate. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 39, Carson Smith.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Two out, nobody on. Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now that's popped up. Devers shading to his right, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 48, Tommy Kingland.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, let's go.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Rafael Devers would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Craig Kimbrell.
Didi Gregorius will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for them.
Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Gary Sanchez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
24. Gary Sanchez.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 0 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 1-2. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Boston Red Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Thornburg wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 56th of the season, best in the league. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.